bubble. Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and Divide and Conquer version 5, where we are still playing as Bree, and we are starting to make some headway. We are fighting the Dunlendings, basically on two fronts, I would say, because in the last episode we took Bregost, and it looks like Dunland really wants to reclaim that, which actually freaks me out just a little bit. I don't know if these reinforcements will be able to get there in time. I don't think so. But it would be great if they got there, because we desperately need more archers and more pikes and stuff, because we have very few archers currently. Anyways, this is their doom stack, I would think. And I really hope that they use that to kind of mess around with Dunland a little bit on this side. But our plan is, of course, to just keep advancing south with this region, expanding that one, and also eventually with Tharbad as well. This region appears to belong to the Goblins of Moria, and they are not my main priority right now. But it would be fun to expand this region as well. Take Bale and also Dunlarak would be very great, even though that's a stronghold, so I might just auto-resolve that one if I get the opportunity. To the north, we are growing a little bit as well. We have both Baridonionak, Gobedrain, and Angsul currently, but it looks like Angmar is starting to be a little pissy with our presence. They have Captain marching around between Gobedrain, Angsul, etc. And I think they also had one little squad down here somewhere, marching between Deadman's Dyke and like Barchaleg and Morvatarth. But we do have an army on the way, a pretty decent one. We're starting to fill it up with Dunedain units, and my plan is to get just some more, like some cavalry maybe, from this army, and some good units. We don't really have a lot of good units here. Maybe the Dunedain Rangers, for example, and some of the best ones from Angsul as well. And a general, of course. I think Aldaron, and he will give his governor retinue to stand the man, will be manning Angsul. So, in this episode, what do we want to do in this episode? I would like to fight the Dunlendings just a little bit. I don't want to put too many units out of these regions, because Angmar has a full freaking stack standing outside of Fyrost. And they've been standing there for quite some time. I don't know if they are not making any actions because we've cut them off from their main territory, and that makes them kind of hesitant to do anything. Don't know how the AI works quite there, but it would be nice to take out this army and maybe even march on Barchaleg or even Carndum, because Carndum is weak currently. And of course they will be getting a garrison. I think they should absolutely get a garrison. But they don't have that many units there, so that would be a fun one to fight. Also, just came to think of that we have several buildings that we don't need from taking Angsul. And Law might be just as well to keep. Cool Beans can retrain some stuff, and I think we should start with a new turn. Do we want to take anything from this settlement? Not necessarily, I don't think. It would be nice to have just some units we can throw away. But they would also be necessary in the defense, that's the thing. So it's going to be really costly just having a whole bunch of units in the garrison. But I take corporate decision, and I will keep them there. Maybe take some units out of this settlement though, like cavalry for example. Right. And because I moved so many armies out into the field, I'm not making as much money anymore, which kind of sucks. Buzradum, for example, you should get roads and things. And also the southern regions, I want to put a ballista maker here, so that we can start sieging more efficiently. But first of all, we need to go into the next turn and make sure that we get some money. And, I mean, we're nowhere near winning the campaign, and we're already at turn 90. I'm really been sprinting through the turns, the turns on this campaign. And not just going and played it a bit more safe, I suppose. Not throwing too many armies just around like I did with Angmar, for example. I mean, 4,000 units, a little more than that, I think. I throw against the walls of Imladris before I could get it, before I could capture it. Nazgul returned to Dol Guldur. Rohan's leader is dead. I mean, so many of our leaders are dead. The Gondor leader was dead. The Anduin Vale is withering away. And I think Thranduil's Halls was taken a lot of turns ago as well. Merchants Guild at Bregost, yes, of course, we want to make money. And you want me to take Atheline. That would be really easy to do. And faction announcements, some Ooh, Aldaron got even more retinues. That's governor retributes. Retinues. Why do I keep saying retributes? Retinues that he will give to Stand the Man. And constructions, look at that. Getting even more trade. And the merchant bank will be giving a lot of money. Which is great. Not a big fan of the Dunedain having generals outside of Bree, but I don't think they will be attacking me. Righto, righto. Buzradu. Can we build something here? A leather tanner. Well. Traveler's Rest. We don't need that, so maybe I should just queue up a ballista maker and hopefully we'll be able to start building it. We need the roads here as well. So might actually just save my resources. Stand you in the forest. And you do not hide. That's too bad. Too bad. We'll just have to see what the Dunlendings choose to do. But it would be nice to... Oh, damn. Heralds of the Twofold King. And they're not even a captain's or general's unit. Healed against mounts. Effective against armor. Frighten nearby enemy infantry. Excellent stamina. Oh my gosh. I thought that this would be a nice opportunity to snipe a general. But it looks like they actually have an army, those bastards. Put you close by. Yeah, Warband Host, Warband Blades, a lot of decent troops. And then, of course, a lot of trashy boys as well. But I'm kind of scared about these, to be honest. And you have Brenin's Guard, right? That's their standard. So I will not be moving out an army right now. But it would be nice to see Bale, right? No garrison. Would be nice to just try and get it with cavalry, but I don't think that's possible. Angsul has retrained a bunch of units, and we can start getting the Watchman Bowguard here, which would be a lot of fun. Don't know why that's the only unit I can get, to be honest. Okay, but that's not a priority right now. Priority is taking Atheline and then getting a general into this unit. And march on Karn Doom. I think that would be a really fun step to take. So we're gonna do that. And you would like to move like some of these heavy hitters out of here and into this army. But first they can take Atheline, then we move them up, give them a general, and then start marching on Karn Doom. And, I mean, okay. I'm just gonna take units out of here then. I'm tired of just waiting for you to do something. We'll take even more of these guys out. And cavalry. Don't necessarily know if I need the watch sheriffs. But I do know that we do not need a lot more infant or archers after this. But rather more infantry. Let's see, that's 4, that's 8. And 8. And that makes room for a general. And then we have an army. Great stuff. Not the best one, but at least we'll have an army. Bree, do you want to do anything here? We can start getting more better infantry here, but I rather want to save my money, to be honest. We are, yeah, projected treasury total of 6.6, which is great. We are making strides, but I feel just kind of locked action-wise. And mostly we just kind of see what... We're very reactive now, and not very proactive or even active. Because first we want to see what the enemy is doing. And then we can start marching somewhere. And remember that it said in the faction in description that it's a defending... it's a defensive faction that I'm playing. Oh, damn! That worked. But what the hell is this? What is this?
I will only address you in battle. Be gone. Be gone.
What the damn hell? Okay, get you over here.
Come and get me.
They can see a bit more. Okay, that's just crazy. The amount of spam right there. Most likely they would be pretty easy to take care of, but I'm not certain. I'd rather just make sure to defend first. And this area borders the Enedwaith, so they should not be attacking Caras Nurnaled or Dolworn, but rather only Bregost. Retrain, why not? End of turn, we increased our profits and our total, but it looks like Mott and Bailey ready to upgrade at Corwilla Shire. Yes, so we'll queue that one up. Not train any troops yet. And construction report, Tyrion Garthad, Old Andy's Rest, got a leather worker. Now you're starting with the roads, right? So that's why a lot of my money disappeared. Dolvorn started the Master Masons, and then we'll start with the port, roads, trading post, all of these good economic buildings, and Dolvorn will be a very, very rich settlement. Didn't get any recruitment done. Don't necessarily know if we need... I'm getting a leather tanner there. Don't necessarily know if we need to get more units yet. I do, however, recall that I trained a spy here somewhere that I need to locate. Spy? You're over there, that's good. And it looks like Tharbad might be under siege soon. That's okay. And you are standing at Carndoom. Archeleg. Oyolad and Elsheen. And you're also there. Okay, we don't need both of you. You can start moving south. Okay, Londair looks ripe for the taking. And Suduri lightly defended. Right. So if we just start marching out armies here,
Yes, my lord.
then we should be able to start take them.
It will be an honor defeating.
How many of these units can I move out?
Your will, my lord. My lord. Your will, my lord.
Okay, I can move out all of these guys to attack this Dunlending family member. And I think we should still be able to move back. Let's just quick save
To battle. We have
and attack.
We shall
And now I
obey.
hope that these guys, that they will be able to get back into Bregost. If not, we'll have to, like, let them attack us, do a far withdrawal, etc. But first, I would like to take the opportunity to kill a Dunland family member, to be honest. If we can just wipe up as many of the generals as possible. I mean, these units are going to cause, these armies rather, are going to cause the most ridiculous devastation to my lands. Ew. It's not gonna be fun. Okay. All the melee units in one big line. Then we have chargy boys behind. General behind those pikes. Okay, then we have you in the front. Neither of you should be in skirmish mode. And cavalry can be on one side and the other. Okay, now we group you up and turn you around just so you get into a better formation. Now let's see what the Dunlendings choose to do, if they just hold their ground or if they start moving. so far they don't move that much. And we might actually suffer quite a few casualties here, but hopefully we'll be able to retrain them quite soon. And you just keep moving back, aren't you? That's actually okay, because that would give me an opportunity to get high ground advantage or hill advantage. So then the few archers that we do have can deal a lot more damage. Man, that stack spamming was insane. Like one long train of just like 8 stacks that had like 4 or 5 units in each. That's cray. Most likely it would make it easier for us to attack as well, but who knows. Much rather just fight a whole bunch of defensive battles. The only problem is, like I said before, the devastation is going to be devastating. Okay. Do you lads have any archers? Bandits. Oh, damn, you're actually pretty whittled down. That's great for me. Okay. You're in position, and it looks like they just might start moving forward soon. We need to put our archers in the front lines where they can start shooting a little bit more. Or a little bit at all, actually. There we go. Cavalry on both sides. Now we can group you up again, so we move the entire formation as one. And as soon as they start moving, we need to hit the stop. Okay, now they're starting to shoot. That's okay, because we will start shooting back. And the journeymen, I think they might have a decent armor. But it would be nice to see what kind of damage you guys can do against them, to be honest. So charge them down. They're just Corsair archers, so I'm not that scared of them. They are the lightest of light archers, I believe. We need to keep an eye out on the Dunlending long spears, though, if they start marching on us. But they shouldn't be interrupting this charge. And kaboom. And now run back really freaking quickly. They're gonna get stuck. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Run back. And now keep an eye on the archers so they don't get stuck as well. And I also want the farmhand pikemen to be the front lines here. You run back. Yeah, this one's gonna suck. But the farmhand pikemen should deal with them. Oh my god, we lost so many, even though the farmhand pikemen were right there. Okay, march in. March in. Do you have anything else? We have Saralin mercenaries. What do you have? Can I do a frontal charge on you? No, I freaking cannot. So run you away. And I also recall that I think those lads are effective against armor. Actually, you... Yeah, all of you can start running. And just start setting up lines here. You charge in against the Brenning Guard, and you will be charging them in the back. The cavalry should do that as well. Run up. So far it's going quite well, but it really should, seeing as how weakened they were. And now we should just start shooting these guys to absolute bits. We've lost 5%, killed 59. So we've actually lost a few. But I think that's okay. You attack the... Actually, you should attack them. No, you attack them. You attack them. Great. And cavalry, run around, and you should be attacking to the sides as well, because it looks like the archers and the crossbowmen are absolutely going to work on these boys. Right, and that's going well, I think. Now you can run back and do the same charge again. The archers should be dead, so charge into the bandits. Please, if you would be so very kind. Let's see. As soon as I've gotten you all into position, I will just charge you in again. The farmhand pikeman looks to be doing a great job at keeping them at arm's length, or pike's length. There we go.
The enemy general lies dead.
And the enemy general is dead, so now they'll start breaking really quickly. Look at this, it's going quite well. Killed 89%. And now they all break everywhere. Are you already tired? No, you're fresh, but why are you so freaking slow? Why? Okay, you need to start running back because you do not fight those units in one-on-one. All of you start marching in to kill the general instead, please. You are, of course, suffering a couple of casualties because you're just armor and don't deal a lot of damage. But I think when the... What's going on? Why are you losing units? Oh my god, what happened here?
Behold how our cowardly foe.
Please don't tell me that was friendly. Okay, I think I've killed a lot of my units in friendly fire. Ew. That's not good. But okay, now you charge down the Brenning Guard, and we can start to fast forward a little bit. Not really because we need to, but rather because I like it tidy. Do we have anyone over here? If there's... Oh my god, freaking forest. Okay, I'm just gonna... No. Tidy enough. Lost 136, and a lot of that... Okay, not that much friendly fire, actually. 7 merchant cavalry friendly fire. Oops. But we didn't heal that much either. Went down from 9 to 7% casualties. And now I'm just hoping that we have the movement points to get back. MVP 124, the farmhand pikeman, did a great job. Most likely it was the bandit unit that gave a lot of those kills. Great stuff. Great stuff. I mean, a lot of this artwork is really nice, but I have really big difficulties or problems with finding it online, like Reddit or Google or Pinterest or anything. I'm really having a hard time finding these amazing pictures. So if you know where I might be able to find them, please let me know. Okay, I don't think we have the movement points to get back. Oh, we do! Yes! Yes! Now, please, Enedwythe, do some cleanup. Please. Okay, we can start retraining. I don't think that will give us units back, though. I think it will just give us some armor. But let's try, at least. Karas Nurneled. I don't want to waste money on these kinds of troops, to be honest, when I can recruit really good ones in Bree. The only problem is that it takes a long time for the Bree reinforcements to get down here, especially when I also need them up in fighting Angmar. So that's one challenge that I'm working on. Okay, I think we're ready with that turn. You are moving into Atheline, and we will just quick save and assault right away. Give us the unit. Hopefully it will be the Dunedain steel bows, because those are just amazing. I want as many of those bad boys as possible. Oh, so it's just a general. How lovely jubbly. Now, we'll hopefully be able to do this with absolutely minimal casualties. I will not be sending any units into melee unless absolutely necessary, but rather I will hope that these archers will be doing all of not only the heavy lifting but the lifting period. You can be joined up, and if we should use any infantry, I'm thinking that it should be something that can hold a line, and you will not be needed. Neither will you. So all of you can just hang out in the back. You have really good cavalry, though. Not necessarily the merchant cavalry, but the sworn horsemen are really good. 8 charge, 17 defense. Pretty good. Not effective against armor or effective against cavalry, though. So that kind of sucks, but I still think they look really cool. I love the design of the Numenor or Arnor on the Arnor troops. Really like them. Right. Now we are ready to rock and roll. March up with the infantry. They can form shield walls. And I don't think their general is dumb enough to march out, to be honest. So we'll just... Ooh, so it begins. The weather looked so good when we started this. Band of those archers. Oh, we can already reach them? Okay, so now they're moving forward, which means that we are moving backwards. Oh, actually... This is not what I anticipated. So, stop shooting, and then we'll use the cavalry for this instead. We're gonna use a lot, or lose a lot of our Dunedain wardens here, unfortunately. They were a bit more aggressive than I would have anticipated. Let's just hope that we heal some of them up. There we go. The enemy general is dead, and we are done. We lost 1%. 17. And we healed 3. Okay. So we lost some wardens. That's not good. But it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Atheline is once again ours, and I'm still thinking that I would like to give it over to... give it over to the Dunedain. That picture... I'm wondering if that is supposed to be when in the first book they got to the Barrow Downs and chased by trees or ents or whatever. Or if it was... I don't know, because I'm starting to... I've started to listen to an audiobook of the first... the Fellowship of the Ring. And a lot of the stories there, of course, were not used in the movies, but it's still... It's a wonderful listening to. Right, nothing really here to get. So I'm just going to accept the Dunedain Steelbowmen at my capital. Yeah! Put you into the fort with the other ones. And then we will be giving this one back to the Dunedain. And you can just keep moving out, actually. So we'll put you there. We can't afford to build a tower, it seems. Because we don't have a general. Duh. Okay, but... give it to them. They are still bankrupt. I'll give you... Atheline. And hopefully, eventually, they have culture... Ooh, they already get a garrison. Cell swords, that's so great. So happy for them. You can't reach me. And I will be sending units down from here. Farmhand pikemen. I wonder, do I need you in this army? Would be nice to have some kind of pikes, to be honest. You could actually merge up. And then get you back in. I would like to retrain the pikes whenever I get the opportunity. But I need the chicken farming for that. Okay, mission success. All of you start marching, join up with this army, and then we just need a general, and then we march on Karn Doom. Cool. And to the south, yeah, this is looking brutal. I'm really hoping that the Enedwythe will help out a little bit. Otherwise, I'll need to start recruiting trash here. And I'd rather not do that unless absolutely necessary. But theoretically, Dunland should only march on Bregost with all of their forces. Theoretically. And I'm very happy about that rule, actually. that the AI only attacks the regions they are bordering. Of course, that means that all the Gobedrain and Baridonionak and Angsul to the north are pretty much up for grabs for the Angmar army, or Angmar faction. Merchants Guild, I love it that I'm getting all of these, and I'm just accepting all of the... Oh, you're getting old, Brathor, my man. Okay. 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 These freaking stacks. Ugh, and they're gonna deal so much devastation, and Bregoth is gonna lose so much money because of it. Recruitment report, look at this, looking good, and we have some money to spend. Now I'm wondering, is there anything that I really need to get right now? The roads would be great to have here, actually. The population growth is already insane here, but it's gonna have to grow by 10 times until we can upgrade it. So is it worth investing in sheep farming, or should I rather go for... It's a town, so I should be going for economy and growth, right? Also, Ballista Maker would be a good idea, so we can start one-turn sieges. And when you are upgraded, that would be really good as well. Dolvorn. Right, Buzradum, I'm building there. Already building on every location where I want to build something. Mikkel Delving. Here, I want to start recruiting elves, but it's gonna take such a long time. Thinking about actually just getting some Greenway units. Apothecary would be good. I mean, so many buildings that I don't even know if they're necessary to get, you know? But I do like that they can form a shield wall. So I think I'm gonna go like that. And now I'll rather see if I can start recruiting stuff up here. In that case, I might actually do that instead. And Gobedrain, Angsul, I'm actually going to get this unit. And Gobedrain, you can't really get anything fun, can you? Still getting stuff. Constructing stuff. Okay. That's okay. And you... march up here, you join them, and then
Yes, my lord.
I will be giving biographer. Okay, I can't give him that, but I'll give the lawmaker. So then you're at least a little better governor, and then march you up here. And it actually looked like it went okay. You go back in there. Can we retrain anything? Yes. Most likely just to some armor or something, though.
Yes, my lord.
But when Angsul is upgraded, this is gonna be an amazing recruitment spot. Being a stronghold and stuff. Now, this army can start marching on Karn Doom. And you stay here, where you can keep some visibility. And you are still standing where you are getting some good visibility. So that's great. We are moving. Making progress. And already I think we have used up our movement points where everything we want to do. We are moving one army to Karn Doom, and then we should maybe form another one. But we need a general for that one, in case we want to go for Fuirost and just take care of Angmar. But the thing is, if we take Fuirost, then that leaves the dwarves of Eredluin without any enemy on any side. And that might very well cause them to turn on us, and maybe even on the High Elves. I don't remember if Forlond was taken by Aradunheim. Remember in the last episode, Elves actually managed to crush the Aradunheim fleet. But I don't know if they managed to take Forlond. In that case, maybe the dwarves of Eredluin are fighting on that side and they don't put as much attention on Angmar. I don't know. It's all very speculative right now. Oh, look at all the construction. Beautiful. Let's go to Angsul first of all to see what we can construct here. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. The Dunedain armor, the Royal Hall, even the Mason's Guild House, which would be very nice to get first, actually. So everything else is cheaper to build. But the Dunedain armor would give us the best armor that we can get as Breelanders. And the Royal Hall will give us more units to recruit, which would also be very, very great. Decisions. Because the culture is... Oh, the culture is absolutely horrendously bad. 20%. We just have the first one, yes? The Traveler's Rest. So we might actually need to invest in Traveler's Way Station just so that we can start recruiting. So let's start with that one. Might not be the most fun building to get. We just want to go into military as hard as possible, obviously. But you can't always do that, unfortunately. And it looks like we are building everywhere. Tharbad, you want to build, and I'm actually thinking, oh, Merchant Vaults and Trader Exchange and Dunedain Camp. I would like to start rebuilding the Bridge of Tharbad. I would very much like that. That also is going to give us some income, but it's so ridiculously expensive. But still, we might very well need to start going for it. Okay, so let's do it like that. And then there are so many first tier buildings I want to get as well. But let's queue up the Bridge of Tharbad, and then we'll just save until we can start constructing it and hope to something that Tharbad doesn't fall. Okay. Something happened around here. Something happened around there. If I take Sudun, then that will be the region they start attacking instead. But the thing is, I need to walk across a literal minefield of armies before I actually get there. That's the thing. And I would very much like for the factionaire of Enedwythe to take care of that for me. Okay, recruitment. Did we get anything fun here? A lot of retrained units. And Mikkel Delvin, you got some basic boys that we might actually want to start sending south to cut us Nurnaled. That will cost us a little bit of money not having them inside, of course. Maybe even some more cavalry would be nice. We can actually just get a whole bunch of units here. So maybe we should start building another army here in the south and just start to really push on this side of Dunland. But it's going to be so expensive. The thing is, I have troops. I got troops on deck. The thing is, I'm keeping all of them into settlements for some reason.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay. You are moving, my man.
Yes.
You are building towers as well.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
And then you'll stand there, build another tower, and then march on Karn Doom. And that would be great if we manage to take that. They still aren't moving. I mean, should I just take all of the units out of these buildings and just hope that they don't attack me? Doesn't sound like a good plan, to be honest. Something that does sound like a good plan, though, would be to start retraining units here. Getting buildings so that I can start retraining the units. Like chicken farming, communal farming, etc. Maybe I should get the Mason's Guild House here first, actually, because I do want the Royal Hall, I do want the Dunedain Armor, I do want the Catapult Maker. Okay, so let's start like that.
Yes, my lord.
You keep moving, and let's see. If you move out of Gobadrain, that still works. So we can theoretically take a juggernaut of an army here and march them west. And south towards Barchaleg as well, or maybe even to Nova Raklaw. Okay. Might be stupid,
Your will, my lord.
but I am going to do it. Because otherwise they're just costing money. So the thing is, should I go for... I'm going for Frost. I'm going for Frost. And let's see, how many of you can I take out of here without everything going to shit? Okay, that worked. Get you in there. And what do we have? We have, if we merge, we could merge up a little bit. We have range, and some infantry. It's already a pretty balanced army, actually. But I would like more of heavy hitters and spears to go over there. We have room for 5. 1 cavalry unit already in there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And this is not gonna cost us that much more, to be honest, because none of them are free upkeep in here anyway. Which reminds me that we need to get buildings here to get them free upkeep. Actually. And maybe even start recruiting just some basic ones to keep the peace and whatever. You're already doing good. Nice. Okay, so one more army coming up. End the turn and see what the next one has in store. 20 minutes left of the episode. Basically, if we're keeping it to an hour, which I'm going to attempt to do. Okay. And if you look at the minimap, I don't know how up to date that one is. I don't think it's up to date at all because that's what it looks like when the diplomats went there. Oh, merchant assets ceased. Of course they are. But I've been awarded with some Monet, and that's good. And my freaking merchant died. Oh god, okay. Negative 31 profits, most likely because the merchant died and he brought in 31. So that's how that works, I think. Total of 6.2, still going up. And Brie, you got the crop rotation. Now you haven't started anything more. I'm thinking, what would be good to get here? Royal Hall, maybe? Merchant vaults. It seems like that would be the smart investment to get, actually. Or, oh my god, the armies we can build here. Or the Dunedain armor is cheap. I'm gonna start with that one, and then maybe we will be just saving money until we can start the rebuilding of the Bridge of Tharbad. We should be affording that in the 2 turns time when they will the Dunedain camp is finished. Donionak, you got cavalry. Happy for you. And you get in there. Thing is, we might actually need more cavalry, so you get into Donionak. Cavalry, get in there, and now I think this looks better. Gobedrain, you just train some Breeland militia for shits and gigs. Angsul, you got the Watchmen, and they have an armor upgrade. Not the best, but they still have one. Now I'm just thinking that I'd rather save them here or actually exchange. I think I'll exchange them actually. I'll send you back and then we'll send you in here. That's gonna cost us a little bit, but I think that's okay. What do we have more? Just a bunch of retrained units. That's okay. You can stand there. Start with a tower. And then march on Karn Doom. You'll get there in the next turn. Good stuff indeed. You will still be in the fort just to make some, save us some money. And then we'll just march this army to Fuirost and just try to fight this one. Worst case scenario, we'll lose a bunch of units and don't have to spend that much money in army upkeep anymore. Actually thinking, okay, you will still be useful to carry the rams and whatnot. I will not start recruiting any more units here yet. Because I'm saving Monet. Bregost, this is looking good. So if I were to send an army here and attack like this, for example, then it would be a cluster of an army of a battle with the Enedwite faction heir, most likely helping us.
Yes, my lord.
And that sounds like a pretty fun plan, to be honest. And I might not even need the general. So what if we do like this? Take out some of the units. Okay, we can't even reach them, so that idea is moot, unfortunately.
Your orders, my lord.
How far can I... I need to start building towers down there. How far can I get you? Still get you back. This. Okay, that didn't provide much more visibility. But okay, let's just hope that the chieftain Ber Khan can do this. And you should be moving on Enedwaith. It would be nice to have an army start moving on Surdun.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
And then just so we can leave some units. And then let's see if we can start moving this army out and start dealing some more damage to Dunland. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And leave some units inside with the general, and then march out. And I want you to go on Suduri and see how that all works out. You stand there, visibility, and I think we move the armies that we want to move. End the turn. Okay, some reinforcements moving down south. That's not too big of a problem, and I also think that the farmhand pikemen in Undertowers, for example, don't necessarily need to be there, I don't think. It would be so nice to be able to grow that sucker into a city. Dunland, what will you do? Okay, nothing. That works for me. They have so many armies, but it doesn't really look like they will be using them. And you want me to take Carndum? Yeah, that's the plan, and boy. There we go. Lay siege to it. There we go. And depending on how many defenders they get, we might just auto-resolve this one, because the towers will deal a lot of damage to us. So that's cool. Starting to siege them. And now this army will move out into the field.
Yes, my lord.
There we go. You could actually get one more unit in here. But I don't really think there's anything we want to put there. You get into the fort for free upkeep. And you could actually maybe also get in there for free upkeep? No.
Your orders, my lord.
Can you hide here? No, you cannot. But still, you will march on Captain Subinier, and we'll see how that will all turn out. We made more money, so now we have enough to start the rebuilding of the bridge. And even though I started this, we will still be able to afford it in the next turn. 10.9, I think. Right, retinue expansions. That's great. Stan is getting some retinues. That's great to see. We can start a trading post here, I think, and still afford it. And you... Should I go attack you? Briagos is losing a lot of money in devastation. Oh, yeah, they really do. But if we move back and take Suduri, then they won't be able to... then they shouldn't be able to act in this region. So I guess we're just gonna see how that all turns out. This army still moving... Actually, you can start moving down to Briagos now instead. That's gonna be more important. Nothing to recruit here, and I won't start building anything because in the next turn... Let's see, you should have just one turn. Okay, so in the next one, Tharbad will start rebuilding the bridge, and then all the money I have left I can start putting into getting new buildings. Might be a crooked prioritization, but I'm sticking to it. Okay. We have another army there from Angmar. You're doing your thing. You've moved out, all ready for a next for an end turn. And then in the next episode, or not in the next episode, we still have 15 minutes left. We'll see if we can take Carndum with an auto resolve, and we might move the other big army to fight at Fuirost, and we'll see how all that turns out. And we are being attacked on a lot of different directions right now. So this will be the fight that we're gonna take here. I wonder if we withdraw from this battle and if we would fight fewer armies there, because they outnumber us quite a bit by like 600-700 troops. But they are split up into 3, so we might be able to break them quite efficiently with the cavalry. That's the thing. So I'm actually going to try to fight this. If we win, then that would be great. If we lose, okay, let's just revamp a whole bunch of trash, I suppose. Because that's mostly what this army is, unfortunately. Okay. Start the deployment. And I think that... Okay. That our right flank should be somewhat safe. Although I'm not a big fan of the hills on this thing. Okay, so gonna do it like this. Actually, already have a pretty decent formation, to be honest. But let's do it like just join up all of the infantry, not the captain, of course, but because I don't want him to die. Captain here, and archers, sheriffs can be at one side, archers at the front, and then cavalry on both sides. And now we'll just kind of see where they start off. Okay. So if we group this up, I think we should be able to fight the first army before the second one reaches us. And this is the biggest one. The Motherlode. And this one was a bit smaller, I think. Oh, no, not like that. Okay, now I need to slow shit down. You can attack the fishermen. And let's see, can we still get you? No, we can't get you into position. So just ungroup that shit. Archers. Still doing your thing over there. And the cavalry needs to be pulled back. You can start attacking the clan hunters. So can you. So can you. Okay, this is not as pretty as I would have wanted it. All of you march up. Archers, we need all of you to just run back right now because you're getting obliterated. You're doing a good thing. You start marching up. You should start marching up as well. Just start to lock them into combat. Okay. And this cavalry unit will need to... Okay, what's coming over here? Clan hunters, warband sentries. Come on. Oh, damn, they're already breaking. What the hell? Oh yeah, we are absolutely screwed. Our units are already breaking. This is not good at all. Oh, 143 and they're breaking. Oh, they are really bad. Okay, well, at least we're gonna save a whole bunch of money right now. I did not think it would go this badly, that everyone would just start breaking right away. Let's see, and there's no captain for us to attack either. And what are you doing? You need to start running back. We can't blow any horns either, because our captain's unit is a farmhand pikeman. And you attack the clan hunters. And you attack those clan hunters. Everyone's just breaking all over the place. Lost 41%, killed 21, but they will heal everything, I guess. Come on. That was at least a good charge. Now run away. Run away, run away. How's it going for you? Run back. Don't really have anything to hold the lines with. Everyone's just breaking everywhere. I really did not anticipate for everyone to break this easily. Where's my cavalry right now? You keep running. And you there anything I can use you to attack? You can attack the clan axemen from the front. I think that should be a good charge. There we go. Down from 80 something to 50 something. Now I'll start running back. Oh, everyone's breaking all over the place. If you have anyone we can attack in the back. Dunlending raiders, why not? The amount of captives they are going to take will be just insane. Long spears, axemen, merchant militia, why not? Actually, you should try to attack them instead, and you can attack them. And you need to start running back right away. Oh, damn, there you are. And let's see if we can attack the Fallen Warriors maybe in the back. At least the cavalry is doing a great job. Now you need to start pulling back in the right direction, please. Wouldn't surprise me if the merchant militia just breaks from attacking the ballista unit. Actually, we've killed 40, almost 40% of their troops. Okay, Fallen Warriors, just pause. Fight a nearby enemy. You're not efficient against cavalry. But don't know if you count as a spear unit. Get out of here. And attack those clan hunters. Just really try to navigate through this. There we go. Kill them. And attack the clan axemen. Frontal charge. You can attack them as well. So far, we've killed 41%, which is not bad. Seeing as we're only using cavalry that doesn't want to run. There we go. And now start pulling back. Oh, you're really spread out. Don't attack clan hunters. Clan axemen. Just charging all over the place. Oh no, now the cavalry broke as well. All of them broke. Yeah, okay, let's just exit. Let's see. 46. How many do... Oh, we can't. Okay, there we go. 46, 39. So we actually killed quite a few. I think this will be a far withdrawal for a lot of my troops. We lost a lot of units. They broke so much quicker. Look at that. I lost 700 troops in just breaking. We really need to have generals in our armies because the morale is too bad. I want to see how many my cavalry got. 251 and 215. That's good. That's good. And at least now we're gonna make a lot of money because of army upkeep. But if I am to have merchant militia, then I need to have a general. Now I've learned that. Now I already know what the this episode is going to be called. Absolute Disgrace. Now let's just hope that... Okay, baggage train lost. That's okay. And now you moved up. And I don't think you have a general. So this should be the next battle for us to fight. Let's see. Where can I... You can start moving back to Bregost. And maybe we can retrain some of you. Or most likely we will be retraining some of you. Okay, what do we want here? Great Hall, maybe? Or a communal farming. Something that helps us out with military. Leather worker would be great. Actually, I realized Dolvorn. Okay, we're actually already started to build there. Prisoners executed. Hot damn. 710 prisoners. Well, now you've started it. Okay, let's start with the communal farming here. I think that would be good. Grow a little bit. Construction complete of the Dunedain camp, which means that we can... Oh, we can get gatekeepers here as well. But we already have a whole bunch of troops here. You can actually... merge up, and then we just retrain a lot of you. I don't want to merge these guys up because their experience differs. There we go. And I would like to just remove a lot of these Breeland militia, etc., and moving gatekeepers and Breeland and Greenway spearmen and things like that. Okay, let's just leave that be for now, and we won't have time for another battle, even though I know that this is something that I would like to fight out into the field. And now, like I said, we really know that if I am to have an army with Bree units only, then I need to have a general in that army. And here I can get some good mercenaries. And this is going to be a battle for the next episode as well. So battle for next episode, battle for next episode, and absolute shatters to fight in the next episode. At least I think that the devastation should diminish a little bit. But yeah, that battle was not fun. Still though, hope you liked the episode. A whole bunch of maintenance, one small battle victory, and a massive battle lost. And we've taken back Atheline, giving it to the Dunedain again, and we are getting into position to put some hurt, hopefully, on Angmar. This garrison has moved out. That's interesting. And we are also starting to rebuild the Tharbad Bridge. A lot of fun stuff coming our way, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble!